together and knees out to the mat. Arms can be extended or maybe down your sides. Taking this in first up. Relaxing our body, our mind as best as we can. Allowing ourselves to live in this present moment. What do we feel in our fingers and our toes? Hands and our feet. Wrists and our ankles. Climbing up the arms and the legs, making sure to stop at the knees, the elbows. Coming into the hips, the shoulders. Maybe feeling our bottom against our heels. With every exhale, relaxing in those hips. The shoulders are reaching up towards those ears. Making our way up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Where do we feel relaxed? Where do we feel any pressure? As we bend forward, where's our breath? Right, breathing into the upper part of the back, middle or lower. Focusing on our tailbone. And if you're having trouble, don't be afraid to swing an arm behind. Place it above your bottom. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to the tailbone. Exhale, relaxing those hips. 3 more, breath in. Breath out. Inhale. And exhale. With our forehead against the floor, rocking the head side to side, massaging out the eyebrows, third eye. Sticking in a goal or intention for today. This weekend, week, even the month. What are we looking to accomplish for ourselves, but also for those around us? With the theme of the full moon, what are we letting go of? last month, whether it's an attitude or relationship with a person, place, or thing, a mindset. By letting go of whatever served its purpose or allowing new things to come our way. September's right here. We're pushing through the first week. Taking a breath in, breath out. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath in. With an exhale, pushing that goal or intention into space. Begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, spread those fingers as wide as you can, lifting ourselves to our tabletop. So bring our knees about hip distance apart. We're gonna walk our hands about 3 to 5 inches forward. Those wrists are definitely not under your shoulders. Doing a few circles with an inhale in either direction. Bring the chest over your fingertips. Exhale, bottom to your heels. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, circle back. Inhale. And exhale. Mobility in those hips as well as the shoulders, massaging out the wrists. Toes can be tucked or untucked, that's up to you. Taking a breath in, coming forward on your exhale, coming back opposite direction. Breath in, coming forward. Breath out, going back. On your inhale, find your neutral tabletop. Wrists back under the shoulders, toes tucked or untucked, up to you. We're gonna ground down with the left hand. Inhale, right arm up to the ceiling. Open up that chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm through, shoulders, side of the head, grounded. Left hand either pushing down into the floor. If it's reaching forward, bring the left shoulder down with you. Or maybe you're practicing your binds. Left arm can come behind, hand on top of the right thigh or the hip. And no, our Zoom call is not frozen. We're just giving a second to not only take the time for our body to adjust to the pose, but this helps with our flexibility. It gives a second for us to ease into things. Take a breath in. Breath out. Halfway there. Breath in. Breath out. Left hand grounds down with an inhale, right arm reaches up, making that circle with an exhale, or reaching the arm back. Brush against the floor, inhale, forward and up. Exhale back. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. With an inhale, shoot the right hand forward. We usually start with a leg, but we're starting with that arm. Press those fingertips forward. When you're ready, left leg kicks back. Feet towards the back, fingers to the front. Look to the mat, long neck. Shoulders back. A little bend in that left elbow, breath here. Breath out. Breath here. Exhale, tabletop. Hands and knees are grounded. Look over to your left bottom. I can't even say left side of your bottom. There we go. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Move your bottom with you. Center. Exhale, left. Center. Exhale, right. 2 more times. Find your center. Adjust your shoulders if you need to. Right hand grounds. Whenever you're ready, breath in, left arm up. Exhale, carry through. Always mimicking what we do on both sides. Whether that right hand's pushing into the floor, reaching forward, or coming behind. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, and exhale. Grounding with the right hand. Slowly but surely inhale, left arm up to the ceiling. Circle back, exhale, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand reaching forward. Set yourself up. When you're ready, right leg extends. Breath here. Exhale, tabletop. Look over your right shoulder here, bottom. Center. Exhale, left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Finding your center. Tucking those toes with an exhale into our down dog. Bottom up. Pressing the fingertips into the floor. Shoulders away from those ears. Belly to our spine. Bend those knees. Walk it out. Nice, bend the knees, look at our hands, walk it up with an inhale. Finding your forward fold with an exhale. Hands either to the mat or crossing in those arms. Couldn't tell our request today was yin, so we're doing a little bit of a hybrid. With our yin practice, we're really taking our time for our bodies to get into every pose. We're not rushing the stretch, we're not forcing anything to happen. We're also taking time to spend a moment with ourselves, a moment with our thoughts. Whether we have the patience to stay present and keep our minds clear. Maybe we're running through the plans of this weekend. Switching the cross in our arms when we're ready. Breath here. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms, bend those knees, chin to our chest, slowly rise. Taking a nice big full body stretch, reach those arms as high as you can. If you've been pressing the hips forward. Hands from the prayer. Prayer comes into our heart, feet to the width of our mat, toes face out. Find your squat. So tucking our tailbone, if you have at home a couch cushion or block that you want to take a seat on, you're more than welcome to. You can always widen your stance so you're flattening your feet, toes out, knees follow the toes. Try our best to press our hands towards our thumbs. As always, don't feel like you're stuck in a pose. If you need to, itch your nose, wiggle around, take a second for yourself, do so. Coming to our halfway point. Reach the arms out, fall back onto your bottom, hug the knees into the chest. Allowing the feet to come together, knees fall out for our butterfly, holding onto the feet, flap those wings. With an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, heart to our toes. Breath in. Exhale, coming down a little lower, keeping that neck long. Breath in. Exhale, a little lower. One more inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulders. Drop the head. Hands holding onto the feet or walking their way out. Remembering that yin is not about pushing yourself to your limit. Figure out where you feel comfortable, hang out there for a second or two. Taking the next step a little further. When that time passes again, maybe a little further. With our inhale, walking the hands over to the right side. And again, when you feel comfortable, exhale, let it go. Maybe with the second or third inhale, walking the hands a little further. Breath in and out. Inhale, center. Exhale here. Inhale towards our left. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, center. Exhale here. With an inhale, walk our hands up towards the body. Bring the feet to the floor, knees together.
Bring the hands down by your side. You can open your knees out to hip distance, maybe a little wider. Take a few windshield wipers. Drop your legs to either side as fast or slow as you need to. Take those hips back up. Find your way back to our center when you're ready. We're going to extend the left leg. Right leg stays into the chest. I'll mirror it for you guys. I'll do it the opposite way. So right knee in, left leg extend. Hands holding on to the right foot. Reach it up to the ceiling. Now it's okay to keep bends in all your joints. Try not to drive your knee to your chest. Roll those shoulders back. Lift that chest. Seated pyramid pose. Part of our morning salutation. Take a breath here. And out. You guys heard my spiel so many times, but Claudia's new to our yin yoga. I find this one to be the most challenging of all the different types, styles. More because you're spending time with yourself. We live in a society where everything's go, 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 fast, 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 fast. And we lose ourselves. We don't really understand what our body's doing, what we're feeling. We don't even notice how we're breathing. We may forget that we're even wearing our masks in the car. But when we in practice, we're stuck with ourselves. We're stuck with our thoughts. We're stuck with what we're feeling. Whether it's strength, pain, hopefully not pain. But can we grow to be okay with being still? Give our bodies a chance to catch up. Breath in, breath out. As we find our way into our last minute, if you want to engage your core, have a little fun with it, you can hover the left leg. If it's Saturday and you're tired and you're just not into it, no worries. Adios mio, goodbye. Everyone's calling it yoga time this week. Tell you it's full moon. It's the full moon. Breath in. And out. A few more seconds. If you need to drop that left leg, don't be afraid to. With an exhale, lower the left leg, right knee comes into the chest, hug it in close. Bring the foot onto the inside of the leg, knee drops down. So we're finding that nice little seat. Arms, left hand goes on the inside of the leg. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. We're turning our body over to the equipment. Inhale, lift it up nice and high. Exhale, fall, reaching for those left toes. Still pushing that chest towards the equipment. Breath here, breath out. Take your time, inhale, cartwheel those arms up, right hand comes down behind, we're jumping onto the right knee, pushing those hips towards the equipment. Balance. Breath here. Breath out. Inhale. On our exhale, find our seat. Bring the right knee back to the chest, cross it over the left. Inhale, those arms reach up nice and high. With an exhale, twisting back to look at the equipment. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more breath in. With an exhale, bring the hands over to the opposite side, left. Find your way back to center. Take a second, uncross those legs, give them a shake. Forward to the other side. Left knee comes into the chest. Right legs extend, hands holding on to the foot. When you're ready, inhale, reach that foot up to the sky. Little bend on our joints go a long way. Rolling those shoulders back, lifting that chest. Don't worry about height. We feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Power in those arms. In that last minute, you'd like to hover the right leg, working on that core, and now's the time. Squeeze that belly to your spine. Breath in. Breath out. Almost to the end. Inhale here. Exhale, relax the right leg. Left foot comes into the right, knee drops down. Right arm on the inside of the leg, left arm overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, we fall. Pushing that chest towards the mirrors. Breath in and out. Take your time, cartwheel those arms up. Left hand down behind, right foot grounds, pushing those hips towards the mirrors. Breath in and out. Big inhale. Exhale, find your seat, left knee into the chest, cross it over the right, arms up with a breath in. Twist with a breath out, back to the mirrors. Breath in. Exhale, hands over to the opposite side. Find your way side. Uncross those legs. Give them a little shake. Cartwheel them on back to our tabletop. So to our fire hydrants, we'll start with the right side. Grounding down our hands, knees, hip distance. Always spread those fingers wide. Push them into the mat. Getting paws. Rock climbing hands. Here we go. Right side, inhale, lift up the knee, in line with our hip, inhale, in line with that knee, exhale up. Inhale, 2. 3. 4. 5, hold it. We don't have to do this for long, don't worry. Try to keep yourself steady, a little bend in those elbows to keep us balanced. Breath in and out. Inhale, circle those knees. So mobility in that hip once more. Fast or slow as you need to. Feel that burn into your bottom. Switch directions of that circle. Here we go. Inhale, find stillness. Inhale, swing it up for your lizard. So right leg is forward. I'm mimicking you. Staying up on those hands or coming down onto your forearms. Almost forgot the clock. There we go. Taking a breath in and out. Staying where you are, taking it a step further, you can come onto the hands. Grounding down with our left hand, right hand comes onto the thigh, not your knee, the thigh. A little bit of a twist towards that right side. Keep a bend in that left elbow. Still driving the hips towards the floor. Edge of that right foot. Last modification, it's a tricky one. Come back onto the right foot, bend the left knee. Holding onto the left foot. I always recommend to pull the hips back, quad stretch. If you're pushing your hips forward, you're gonna feel that stretch, you're gonna feel a little pain on top of the left thigh. Keeping the hips back a little bit, reduces any discomfort. Remember, you don't have to do it. You can be here, here, or back in that normal lizard, whatever it looks like. Sorry, Claudia, I'm not giving you a good view. So holding onto that back foot, if you're doing it with me. Breath here. And out. If you're holding onto your foot, release. Everyone's finding the way to their hands. You're tucking the left toes. Lift that left leg. Walk our hands to the center of our mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Widen and shorten that stance. Toes point in, knees bent for stability. Staying up in the hands, coming down to the forearms. Breath here. Breath out. Shorten our stance, hands to our hips. Inhale, we rise. It's not a moon salutation. If you don't do at least one goddess pose, we're not going to hold it for like 7 minutes, I promise. Toes out, arms up. On our exhale, knees follow the toes. We find that squat. Tailbone is tucked, core is engaged, chest is up. Breath here. Breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale, we rise. Shorten that stance. Back to that yoga squat. Toes out, knees out. Hands of prayer to our heart. Time flies when we're doing here. Take a breath in. Breath out. Got lost in thought and memory. Come back, check in, how you're doing, how you're feeling. Finding our transition, reach those arms out. Take a seat, knees come into the chest. Back to that tabletop. You can face me in front of your mats. I'm just staying here for view purposes. Go ahead, grabbing those hands down. We're lifting up with the left leg this time. So fire hydrants. Inhale, knee comes up, in line with that hip, and in line with that knee. Exhale out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. When you're ready, circles with that knee, as fast or slow as you need to. But going slow is always the better option. Switching directions when you're ready. Inhale, find stillness. Follow inhale, swing it up. Lizard. Left leg is forward. Whatever is yours looks like, hands, forearms. Breath here, and down. Second variation coming onto those hands, right hand grabs down, left hand onto the thigh. A little bit of a twist. A little bend in that standing elbow. Edge of our left foot. Last variation, if you want to grab your right foot with your left hand, pull the hips back. Oops. Remember, wherever you are, here, here, or here, you got this. You're doing it. Take a breath here. Breath out. One more inhale. Release the foot. Find your hands, tuck the left toe, right toes, lift their back leg, walk your way back to the center, one hip towards the bowl. Toes pointing in, knees bent to help with balance. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale and exhale. Find your hands halfway lift. Shorten our stance. Bend those knees. We're finding a way to a seat. We're still going to face our mat to the long end like surfboard. Legs come out for our straddle. Whether it's a small V, a wide V, lowercase v, rock those feet side to side. Wake up those thighs, wake up those hips, wake up those toes. Try our best to keep those toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach those arms up high. And then exhale, making our way down the middle. Whether you stay up on your hands, come down to those forearms, lay flat. Or like how they do little baby photos. Don't lose your breath. Inhale. Exhale into those hips. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Breath in. Exhale. Use the hips, the body. Using gravity to help us out. On our inhale, walk the hands over to the right foot. Maybe the right arm frames the outside of the leg. Maybe both hands stay on the inside. Breath here. Breath out. Slowly make your way back to center. Exhale, let it go. On our inhale, walk those hands over towards the left leg. Same idea. Hand either in frame of the leg or inside the leg. Breath in. Breath out. With an inhale, walk your hands back to center. Let it all go. Slowly with our inhale, walk them towards the body. Bring the legs together. Knees into the chest. You can turn to face me on your mat. We're gonna rock our way down to our backs. Take a moment for ourselves, rock side to side, make a circle or two. Closing with our happy baby. Let's start with those legs all the way up to the ceiling. Flexing the feet, even pulling the chin towards our chest. We're allowing every part of our back to hit the mat. Reset. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, knees into the chest on the outsides of the body. Arms into the legs, hands grab the outside of those feet. Feet press to the ceiling, pull those knees toward your armpits. Staying still, rocking it out. Taking a breath here. Exhale, letting it go. Slowly with our inhale, releasing our feet. Bring the knees back into the chest. Taking whatever last stretch we need before our Shavasana, whatever that looks like. Full body stretch. Twist. Allowing the arms and legs to fall wherever they go for our Shavasana. And checking in with the body from our head to our toes. How are we doing? How are we feeling? And checking in with that headspace. In our yin, we have enough time to think within ourselves. Notice how we're feeling, get lost in emotions or thoughts. Was today a positive practice? Did we get wrapped up in negative things? Did we find it to be relaxing in our practice, or maybe it was challenging today? Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And out. One more big inhale. Slowly wiggling the fingers, the toes, rocking the head side to side. Bring the knees into your chest when you're ready. Giving our bodies some love with a hug. Staying centered. Rolling over to either side. When you're ready, we'll make our way to a seat. Finding stillness whenever we get there. Taking a breath in, reaching those arms up to the ceiling. Bringing the hands to prayer, like we did in prayer earlier this week. Hands to our eyebrows and the third eye, taking a breath in. Exhale, kind thoughts. Bringing the hands to our lips, breath in. Exhale, kind words. And bringing the hands to our heart, taking a bigger breath in. Reminding ourselves to also be kind to ourselves. Bowing heads, show gratitude towards our body, thankful for what it can do, for what we tried, and for what we accomplished today. Thanking ourselves for taking this time out of our day for our practice. And I thank you for taking time for me. Have a great holiday weekend. Namaste.